At this year's Oscars, Hollywood witnessed an unforgettable moment as Adrien Brody, the renowned actor best known for his role in The Pianist, made history once again, but this time not for his acting. Instead, he delivered what is now the longest acceptance speech in Academy Awards history, clocking in at an astonishing 5 minutes and 40 seconds. The Oscars, known as the biggest night in the entertainment industry, never fails to provide its fair share of surprises, controversies, and meme-worthy moments. This year was no exception. While the event celebrated the best in cinema, it also had its share of drama, particularly surrounding actress Carla Sofia Gaskin, who faced backlash for past resurfaced tweets containing offensive remarks about racism, homophobia, and Islamophobia. Social media was ablaze with discussions about the controversy, with many calling for accountability, while others debated the complexities of separating an artist's work from their past statements. However, despite the night's heated debates, all eyes turned to Adrien Brody when he took the stage to accept his award for The Brutalist, his latest critically acclaimed performance. What followed was a speech that will go down in history, not just for its length but for the reactions it sparked across the audience, breaking an 81-year-old record. For decades, the record for the longest Oscar acceptance speech belonged to Greer Garson, who famously spoke for 5 minutes and 30 seconds after winning Best Actress for Mrs. Miniver in 1943. While acceptance speeches are typically capped at 45 seconds to a minute, a few actors have managed to stretch their moment in the spotlight, but none came close to Garson's record, until now. Brody's speech began with gratitude toward his director, co-stars, and family, but it quickly evolved into a deeply personal monologue about his journey in the film industry. He reflected on the struggles he faced early in his career, the mentors who guided him, and the lessons he learned from playing complex characters. As the speech went on, audience members began exchanging glances. Some nodded along while others checked their watches. By the 3-minute mark, subtle signs of impatience started emerging. At 4 minutes, murmurs could be heard throughout the venue. And by 5 minutes, cameras captured several actors struggling to maintain their composure. Cillian Murphy's bored reaction steals the show. Among those in the audience, one person's reaction stood out the most: Cillian Murphy. The Irish actor, who won Best Actor at the previous year's Oscars for his role in Oppenheimer, had the honor of presenting the award to Brody. However, as the speech dragged on, Murphy's facial expressions became an unintentional source of comedy gold. Viewers at home wasted no time turning Murphy into the internet's latest meme. His barely concealed boredom, tired blinks, and long sighs quickly went viral. Social media erupted with hilarious commentary. You can see the exact moment he mentally clocked out. Cillian Murphy is buffering. Someone restart him. By the time the speech ended, Cillian Murphy had already filmed Oppenheimer 2 in his head. Cillian Murphy with the patience of a saint. The memes spread like wildfire, with users photoshopping Murphy's face onto stock images of people asleep at desks or staring blankly into space. Some even jokingly suggested that the Oscars should implement a speech timer, complete with an automatic microphone cutoff once the clock runs out. Brody responds to the viral moment. After the ceremony, Brody was asked about his record-breaking speech and Murphy's viral reaction. Taking it in stride, he laughed and said, "Hey, if I put Cillian Murphy to sleep, at least I know I was saying something meaningful." He also acknowledged that he may have gotten carried away in the moment, joking, "I was just so overwhelmed, maybe I should have written a shorter speech." Meanwhile, Murphy responded with his signature dry humor when asked about his viral expressions. "What can I say? It was a long night," he quipped, adding that he had nothing but respect for Brody's achievements. The internet's take on the longest Oscar speech. Despite the playful roasting, Brody's speech was also praised for its heartfelt message about perseverance in the industry. Fans pointed out that while the length was excessive, his words carried genuine emotion. Some even argued that the Oscars should give winners more time to express their gratitude, rather than cutting them off with background music. On the other hand, some viewers felt the speech was overly indulgent, with one user tweeting, "At some point you gotta just say thank you, and walk off. 5 minutes? That's a TED Talk." A night of upsets, wins, and viral moments. The 2025 Oscars will be remembered for many things: the unexpected winners, the controversies, and, of course, the longest speech in history. Whether the Academy will implement stricter time limits moving forward remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: Adrien Brody's speech and Cillian Murphy's reactions will live on in internet history for years to come. As the credits rolled and the memes continued circulating online, one question remained on everyone's mind: who will dare to break Brody's record next?